scared. Well, I never thought I'd get here. Who feels lost in life? Yeah. Oh God, this is so uncomfortable. But you know what? Discomfort is, you know, it's the only way that you grow, right? So I guess I'm just making this video because to be honest, like, my thoughts are gonna be all over the place in this video. So I apologize in advance if you don't know what the I'm talking about, okay? This is my favorite wine right now, actually. It's Blue Ridge wine, the peach. Very good. My friend put me onto it. Yeah, let me talk to you for a second. So I basically just, I don't know, I feel lost. I feel lost in life. I'm 23 and I feel like my life is just passing me by. And I don't know. I didn't think I would be here at 23. I don't know why. I don't know what I thought 23 was. Like, if it was just like this, like, big age. But I feel like a child. I feel like a baby. Like, I feel like I don't know what I'm doing most of the time. I'm playing pretend. I'm playing pretend, and we all are, right? We Please say yes, because it feels like for me, I am just like I'm in the middle of the ocean and I'm just like grabbing anything and ain't nothing there. It's just ocean. It's just ocean. So I'm just looking for this life vest that's just like, let me hold me, like, help me, you know what I'm saying? So that's don't get me wrong, I could be in a way more messed up position. Like, you know, I have a full-time job and a part-time job, you know, I'm getting that money on. But the thing is, like, it's not like a dream. I'm not living the dream. I want to live the dream. And I just feel like, you know, how am I supposed to do that? Everything costs money. Everything costs money. All of a sudden I'm paying, you know, bills and shit. What's going on? Bills. Like, real bills, like adult bills. And I'm like, and this is gonna sound maybe like, oh my God, like she won't pay bills, like she's not entitled. It's not even just that. It's like, you're, one minute you're 18 years old, the next minute you're 23, and you're like, oh, like, shit got real after high school. Shit got real AF after high school. Like, and it just passes you by. It's been 5 years. 5 years since I graduated high school. What the fuck going on? Like, really good. But, you know, so I just want to talk about childhood dreams, because the thing is like, this is what they tell you in school. What they tell you is, this is just gonna be a video of me just crashing out at this point. So they just tell you in school, you know, like, you're gonna be, you know, studying this, or not you're gonna be studying this, but figure out what you're going to be studying and hone in on that. Like, it's the last thing that you have good in your life, and you're just honing in on that thing until, you know, you graduate high school, and then you're going to university for that, and you're just basically kind of revolving your life around this thing that you're gonna be expected to do till you're old as shit. And it's pretty daunting. It's kind of just like 18-year-old you saying, this is what the rest of my life is. Like, it's fucked up. Am I the only one? Because there are some people that thrive with that. There's some people that, you know, thrive with school, you know, high school, college, job, and 9 to 5. And I genuinely thought that that was me. Like, I was like, oh, you know. And like, I am kind of thriving off, like, I love a routine. I love a routine. But the thing is like, I start thinking when I'm at my job, and like my thoughts kind of just like, especially because my job is pretty chill. I'm sitting most of the day. And, your mind wanders and you're just like, how did I get here? Especially too because I had a career beforehand that, for me, it just, I saw like a lot of things that I just wasn't really like pleased with within my field, and I just ended up pivoting and doing a whole different field. And now I'm in this field that's not really my dream. And then now that I think about it, I don't even know what my dream is anymore at 23. And it just feels like, is this a universal feeling where like you think you have it together? Like you think you have it together and you're like, okay, that's the one, like that's what I'm gonna do. Yo, no, it's not. I don't know. I've just been feeling really bad about it. I've been feeling really stuck. Like, I don't know. And it's just weird. It's like a daunting feeling. I think, and you know what's so funny? I don't know if it's just like my frontal lobe, like, just form, like taking its, not final form because I'm not 25, but I'm turning 24 in like a month and a half. And I feel like a lot of things that I realized, like deep things, happen this year. Like things that matter happen this year. And I'm like, what the like, it's so daunting, everything, right? I don't know. Just me. Yo, in the comments, put your age. Because, like, 21, I just feel like 21 was like my peak. I was peaking. I was peaking. Because 21 was like, hey, chill, like, chill. And then all of a sudden after that, girl, yo, blur. Like, I feel like I only remember 21. And then, like, after that, everything has just been crying, crying, crying. Like, not knowing what to do. Thinking I know what I'm doing, crying about it. And then, like, just basically grabbing at anything, literally. And yeah, it's just not cute. It's just not cute. And like, do you guys feel like time is going faster? Time is time is going faster exponentially. I I'm 23 now, and I know that like 21 is not, or 23 is not that far away from 21. I know this. But, you know, it's going to be 2026. You know what I'm saying? I graduated in 2020 high school. So for me, like, it's starting to smack me in the face. It's starting to put one of these up. It's starting because for me, I'm like, yo, and then I see other people around me getting older. I see younger people that I knew getting older. What's going on? What's going on? You mean that when I get older, you get older? Not possible. No. Um, but I think something that really did happen to me, something that really stuck with me though this year, was actually accepting the fact that I am in fact lost. I am in fact stuck, you know? Or sorry, not I am. We shouldn't use that. I feel. I feel stuck. I feel extremely lost in my life. And it's just hard accepting that. Like, it's so, I'm very much like a fixer. Like, I'm just like, no, no, we're not. Um, I'm very much a fixer where it's like, okay, what can I do? This isn't working. What can I do? And I think I ran out of ideas. Like, I am at this point, like, oh shit, like, everything that I did is like, that's all I got. That's all I got. Y'all got any more? Like, that's all I have. So, and it made me like very emotional, cry, sob. Like, I'm talking like dragging, like back on a wall, sliding down. Like, I'm like, there's it, that can't be. That can't be. I have more options, I have more ideas, I have more things left for me in store. No, I don't. I don't. But is it a good thing or a bad thing? Being lost? I feel like it's bad, but y'all thought I was gonna be inspirational. I'm still crashing out. Um, it feels like it's a bad thing. You know, 23-year-old me, you know, maybe I'll look back at this when I'm like 100 videos in, and maybe I'll like look at this and be like, like she was a little loony. So I don't know if it's good or bad, but what I will say is when you're at your bottom, or when you hit rock bottom, the only way that you can really go is up. But for some reason, that, you know, that works for a lot of people, but for some reason for me, it feels like when I'm rock bottom, it's like rock bottom. Like it's like I don't like, it's just, it's worse. You guys have daunting thoughts of the future? Because I am every single day. Like I just think about when, you know, especially the people that I help at my job who are a little bit older, not a lot of bit. They're getting up there. No, they are up there actually. Some of them have a expiration date coming up, if you know what I'm trying to say. But they have so much wisdom and they talk about their youth a lot, and that's something that they all have in common, is that when you old like that, you just reminisce on your youth. And in my youth, what if I'm just not doing anything? What if I literally have nothing to look back on that's like worth talking about? Like, what if I'm just there? Like, what if I'm just here, contributing to society in some type of way, I guess. But like nothing big, nothing to be proud of, nothing to like, no adventures, no like, you know. So yeah, when I think about the future, it scares me even more now. I used to be a little bit more excited. Now I'm just fucking terrified. I'm just terrified. Like, I don't know. But you know, and then you start thinking too, is there more to my life? Like, is there more to what I'm doing? Is there something bigger? Is there something bigger to what I'm doing? Like, or is it just this? Do I just work and I only feel alive maybe on the weekends, you know? And then I have a daunting feeling on Sunday night, and then I do it all over again for 5 days in the week. It's just kind of like, damn. Like, I don't know why this year my brain decides to tell me, like, this is what you're heading towards. And this year just happened to me. And I am scared. I'm a very creative person. Like, I'm very creative. I have always been like that with, like, drawing, painting, um, even just, like, yeah, I guess more in an art way, like, expressing. Um, Yeah. And it just feels like a lot of that died. And especially the older that I get, I feel like I'm losing it more. My inner child, she's very much alive. I want to save that for another video because bring back childlike wonder. Child got going on. Like, is your inner child okay? Like, mine's is very much alive and she's actually fighting. It feels like there's a skin. Like, this is all just a skin, and the inside of me, like in the pit of my stomach, is just her like, believe. Like, that's how it feels. And I guess that's kind of just why I wanted to hop on here in the first place, because with all that being said, feeling lost, feeling like, dang, like, this is, you know, my job. Is this going to be my job the rest of my life? Did I just stumble into my forever job that now I'm just kind of obligated to because, hey, gives me benefits, hey, gives me stability, you know, potential of moving up, which, I mean, it happens to a lot of people and stuff, but it doesn't happen to everybody. It's just, you know, it's scary. But I came on here because, yeah, like I said, I'm naturally a creative person and I love to create. And I just wanted some way for my inner self to come out, my creative side, and just have like an outlet. Because nowadays, I don't remember the last creative thing I did. It's very much just like work, home, sleep, work, home, sleep, eat too, a little bit. You know? Like, y'all fighting demons too? I think we all are. But I don't know. I just got called to do this because I was just like, I don't know. I think a lot of people my age, if you're 23 or even like 30, like at 30 is like a peak age where you're like, whoa, like I'm in a whole different like level. I'm in the third level of life. But I saw a video the other day and it actually made me think about this a little bit differently. And I wanted to end off of this, or I wanted to end on this type of note because I feel like I've just been crashing out the whole time. But if we think about it, we've all been 4 years old, right? Or three, two, one, babies. So technically, 20s, that second stage of life, is technically you just being an adult, like in a baby adult. Like you've only been like for me, think like, oh, let me cook. Think about it like you're 20, I'm 23, right? So I'm basically just a 3-year old in adult years. I'm a 3-year old. So I'm only been doing adult stuff like 3 years now. So when you look at it like that, it makes you think like, okay, wait, I let me give myself a little bit of grace here because how am I supposed to be know what I'm doing? Only thing cool about 21 is you could take some shots back. That's really about it. Now it's about the business. 23, you're still a baby. You're still a baby. You've only been at this for 3 years, my guy. And 21 didn't even count because you infant child. Like, you know, you getting breastfed at 21 still. Thinking about it in that logical sense, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what just happened, but I just got called. I just got called. I've always wanted to kind of just like have um some type of creative out. Well, I've had creative outlets, but I guess people probably can relate. I think that's why I wanted to do this because people can relate. Everybody is going through a tough time, especially 2025. I feel like a lot of people have had a rough year, and yeah, maybe y'all can relate. Drop it in the comments if you can relate. How old are you? And does everybody else feel lost? Is it just me? Am I'm the problem? Am I just lost? I don't know. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. But I'll see you in the next video.